1, 2, 3.
You want an intro? You want me to intro?
Welcome back to KBBLQ 103.6 FM, the com on my podcast channel.
Welcome, everybody. We've got your greatest hits lined up for you.
Such as Jingle Balls and Daddy's Under the Couch. Daddy's Under the Couch and Fido's Buried Out Back.
Daddy's under the couch, but Daddy's also in the kitchen. Which one is the real daddy? You have to answer 10 questions to find out who your real father is.
Coming up next, Daddy hit Mom, and she's not happy about it.
Welcome, everybody, to the Brain League podcast. Still coming to you live from
Maine, California.
Maine, California. If you're watching the video version, I am.
If you're not watching the video version, he could be coming from anywhere on the planet. Australia, Zimbabwe, Paris. I can't think of other places. Reykjavik, Zanzibar.
Is Zanzibar a country or is it a city? It's a country, right?
I kind of want to answer, but my desire to be right is overriding my desire to be stupid.
It's a country.
I thought it was a country. Indian Ocean Islands.
Oh,
islands can be countries.
Oh, wow.
Unguja, familiarly called Zanzibar. Those are not the same.
Wow. Look at that. Learning something new every day.
All I know is that that's where Solid Snake killed Grey Fox in Metal Gear Solid. And then he came back and he was like, Colonel, that ninja was Grey Fox.
You still got it after all these years.
Colonel, the ninja is Grey Fox.
You've still got it, baby.
What have you been up to? What have you been doing? You've been in Maine. You better be doing cool shit instead of just like sitting around watching Kim Possible. That's actually tight.
Oh. That would be kind of cool. Been doing wonderful things. Went to the lake the other day. Went, lake stuff. Swam in a body of water. Wasn't that nice?
What if there's sharks?
Floated.
In the lake?
Yeah, it's a lake.
Oh, so Loch Ness is something you believe in, and that's all good. But sharks in the lake are too far.
Well, there's not going to be sharks in the lake because the only shark that could live in fresh water is a bull shark, but the bull sharks don't live up here. I don't know where they live, but not up here. Speaking of sharks, there were sharks off of the coast of Portland, I believe, which is where I currently am in Maine, because great white sharks are now, because of the waters warming up so much, great white sharks, their migration patterns are changing apparently, and they're going where they're not usually supposed to go because they're acclimating to the warmer water.
Take that, sharks, you fucking prehistoric bitches. Take that. We humans win. Heating up the planet one CO2 fucking blast at a time. Eat shit. Greenhouse gases are ours. The fucking domain of man.
Just looking at a shark and be like, fuck you, we won.
Yeah, just on the shore being like, bet you like that hot water now, don't you, bitch? Yeah, how much blood can you smell in that? Hottest day on record recently. We did that. Us. What have you done? Can't pay taxes, can't watch sports. Throw a Bud Light at his head. Drink that, pussy. Oh, wait, no, they don't like Bud Light anymore because they're proud of gays. And they're like, we don't like them.
It's got to be, I think it's Modelo now?
Yeah, that was the fun fact I had when I came to visit you. I just kept talking about how Modelo is the #1 beer in America.
Yeah, but sharks.
If you're from the South and you're drinking a Bud Light, because let's face it, it's the majority of those guys are drinking the Bud Lights. Mm-hmm. But if you're driving like a Ford F-150, is there another version of that, like an F-250?
I think there is. I think there's an F-250 which is bigger.
So that's
better.
So that's the better one. Is there an F-350? I'm trying to feel like what this person drives. Because if you have that accent, then you want to say Modelo. You don't want to be saying a Bud Light.
There's a couple different ones, right? So we got the Ford F-150, the classic. The classic truck. We've got the Ford. I'm going to look up what these things are. The Ford F-250 probably. But then you got the Chevy Silverado.
Oh, and you got the Duramax.
And you got the Dodge Ram.
Oh, I'm a Dodge Ram kind of guy. You fucking want to... I'm drinking a Modelo hanging out the side of my Dodge Ram.
There is a Ford F-350. It's the Ford F-350 Super Duty XLT.
I thought you were going to say the Ford F-350 Super Duper.
Super Duper.
You see that out back? That's my Super Duper.
That would be so funny. The Ford F-150 Super Duper.
I don't drink Bud Light anymore. They got rainbows all over it. I want to drink a Modelo. And then you throw a Bud Light at his head. Yeah, fuck you, Shark.
Can't drink Bud Light or Coors Light anymore. They've gone woke, Sean.
Oh, the woke mind virus.
The woke mind
It's infiltrated another one.
Baby.
Bet sharks aren't woke.
Baby. Oh, baby. I was just watching, speaking of the woke mind virus, I was just watching... remember a bit ago when there was I can't remember what it's called for some reason. There was like the court case with TikTok and stuff.
Yeah. Where they were trying to see if TikTok accessed the Wi-Fi router.
Yeah. I was just watching that whole thing was so stupid. I felt so bad for the guy from TikTok just being like, "What?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?" But I was just watching this TikTok, so I don't know how credible this is. But this guy was talking about how how a bunch of like classified military files were leaked in a Minecraft Discord server.
It's just like, what mods do I install for vanilla Minecraft to make it look like yours? And then suddenly it's just like the White House has fallen.
It's so funny.
Dude, did you see they declassified aliens recently?
I did, and nobody cared.
Yeah, they had organic material on Craft. And everyone was like, that's fucking aliens.
Do you think that the government was like, maybe they're doing some goofy stuff in the background, and they're like, let's release the alien stuff.
Yeah.
But then I feel like it was like, aliens, they're real, and everyone was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And just
that shows you how fucked up modern society is. Society shout out, Joker.
Oh. Shout out if you're a society.
Shout out if we're in one.
Dude.
But that just shows how far we've gone, where it's like aliens, and it's like, yeah, but how do I pay my rent? How do I afford housing? How do I pay for my kids' teeth? I have no money. The McDonald's Super Saver menu's gone. I can't afford to feed my children.
I know that we bring up I Think You Should Leave all the time, but it's like that bit from I Think You Should Leave where he's like, you think you're going to get eaten alive, and the first thought that you have is, oh good, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. What did they do to us?
What did they do to us? Yeah.
True, though.
I think it's...
People are like, I don't care about aliens. If aliens exist, I saw so many tweets that were like, if aliens exist, I shouldn't have to pay student loans.
Why is all alien shit related to America? Why do we never have like, oh, Japan have declassified aliens? It's always you guys.
Have there been any recent alien things in the UK?
I don't know of any alien things in the UK. Ever.
Maybe the Queen got killed by aliens.
Oh, no, there's a good conspiracy theory.
Alien.
I love going to the UFO subreddit, and there's so many people who are just so desperate for any of this shit to be real. And believe me, I would love for it to be real as well. No one wants aliens more than I do, but I also have a brain that like tells me that everything is fake until you see it like right in front of you. So there's like videos of like a jetliner like flying through the sky, and there's 3 orbs going around it, and it just poofs in midair, and everyone's like, "Damn, can't believe they've been hiding this from us." It's like, guys, if this was happening, it would not look like that. We would be hearing way more about it if planes were vanishing in midair.
I'm not gonna believe any UFO footage until Captain Disillusion says, "Yeah, this one's real."
Yeah, and even then he'd probably be like, "I can't disprove it's fake, but I'm pretty sure it's fake." But if aliens real, how do we fuck them? Like,
okay, so I went out to get coffee with my mother and her friends the other day. This was yesterday morning, and we were having this talk about aliens, and my mom's friend was like, "Okay, so here's a question for you: if aliens came to Earth, would you?" And then she like paused for a moment, and I was like, "I'm so sorry, my like content fried brain completely just thought that you were gonna ask me if I would fuck the aliens."
It's a logical question. Whenever anything happens, like aliens come down, can we fuck them? If so, when and how?
When and how? Maybe they'll show us some cool sex positions that our human minds can't even comprehend, because the way that we interpret time is so different than the aliens.
It's like a fucking Tesseract fleshlight. They're like, fuck on this 4-dimensional pussy.
The aliens from Arrival.
Yes.
How did they fuck?
I got Arrival. I got Arrival tattoo.
I got Arrival tattoo.
How do they fuck? Language.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
It's like,
that's so poetic.
Technically, isn't that how we fuck? Hey, baby girl, what that mouth do? Hey, baby girl, let me nibble on them toes a little bit. Why don't you come on over and sit down next to daddy and let me nibble on them porkers? Let me snip off them toes and devour them. I'm sorry, my love language is cannibalism. My love language is cannibalism.
So awful.
Do you think that's what Armie Hammer said when he got caught with all those texts? He's like, I'm sorry, that's my love language. I'm a cannibal.
It's my love language. I'm a Capricorn.
I just like hanging people up BDSM style, cutting off their toes and eating small bits at a time. I'm a Sagittarius. Sue me.
Mercury's in retrograde. Come on, baby.
Yeah, I can't be held responsible for anything I do. It's Aries season.
No, it's Aries season, baby. I'm off the rails. It's the stars' fault.
Yeah, it's.
Come on.
You can't. You go into court. That's like, what's your zodiac? What's your sign? Capricorn. It's like, damn, got nothing on him. Can't put him behind bars. Oh, he has human flesh still stuck in his teeth. Damn. Aries be airy.
Aries be like.
Aries be like, I'm gonna cut you up and eat you. Today we're here with a sponsor for your bouncing bundle of joy. No, we're not talking about a baby. No. We're talking about your baby makers.
That's right. Today's show is brought to you by Manscaped.
Manscaped. I like that.
But just like babies, your delicate little guys have sensitive skin, and they deserve products that are not only skin safe, but made with safe ingredients. And that's where Manscaped's Platinum package comes in.
Oh, baby, from razors to shower care, this package goes above and beyond the gold standard for your body hair. And we know what body hair we're talking about. Sensitive region. So treat your beautiful boys to the world's finest toys at manscaped.com and use our code BRAINLEAK for 20% off shipping. 20%? 20% off plus free shipping. Go get it.
That's code BRAINLEAK for 20% off plus free shipping. Do you have a man or are the man that deserves it all? Then the Manscaped Platinum Package 4.0 is the one-stop shop for you.
I gotta tell you, I don't know if Manscaped is capable of trimming this bad bush. It goes above and beyond. You think it's up to the task?
Inside the Platinum package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Ultra Premium Body Wash, Ultra Premium 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner.
Oh, I like that.
You name things.
I think you got it. They got the Ultra Premium deodorant, the Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant, Crop Reviver Ball Spray Toner, Anti-Chafing Boxers in the Shed Travel Bag.
They'll hold all your goods while you're traveling. Ugh.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code BRAINLEAK at manscaped.com.
That's code BRAINLEAK at manscaped.com.
I wonder what the Zodiac signs were for different serial killers, specifically Zodiac.
Yeah, I bet he had some like shitty one. What's the worst Zodiac sign? Let's go through this right now. Like just from a pure aesthetic, like how it hits you.
Oh, you want me to look at the Zodiac signs like a Rorschach test?
Yeah. I want you to just like look at all the Zodiacs and then be like, okay, which one am I just not vibing with? For me, it's probably like Libra. Like Sagittarius kind of sounds cool. Capricorn is like a fucking ram. Aquarius, I can't say shit about because I'm Aquarius. Aries is a fucking beast. Scorpio, that's a scorpion. Cancer's little crabs. But Libra, it's like, what are you? What do you believe in?
Where is Libra? Oh, there's Libra. I'm not liking the Leo sign. It's reminding me of either like a little sperm or a cherry. Who did the graphic design on these? Because I don't like any of these actually. Can somebody redesign?
Well, some of them are
the logos. Some
of them are like Aries, you're a ram. Taurus, you're a bull. It's like Pisces, you're fish. Aquarius, you have water, I guess. But it's like you're a scales. Like, what are these?
But it's also stupid because like Scorpio, you think of a scorpion, but Scorpio's a water sign.
Is it?
How does that make any fucking sense? Yeah.
Can't scorpions hold their breath longer than any other creature?
I don't know. They're
how long? We searched for this. How long can scorpions hold their breath? 6 days.
6 days?
They hold their breath for 6 days. They're called arachnids, which are members of the animal kingdom's arachnid class. That has nothing got to do with what I wanted to know.
Okay, yeah, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces.
Oh, I see the ones you're looking at now.
Water signs.
Yeah, Leo's a bit shit. In terms of just overall, I'm going to give shit to the Libras. Shout out Libras out there. Anybody between September 23rd and October 22nd, you were almost a Libra.
I am very close. A lot of people have told me that I'm a Libra, and I'm like, okay, I'm not, though. I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that Scorpios are toxic.
I mean, it sounds like you would be toxic.
Maybe I am. Who knows? What's the characteristic? Wait, what are you again?
I'm an Aquarius. The dawning of the age of Aquarius. Which is weird because I hold water in a jug. I'm trying to drown the Scorpios.
Wait. That's stupid. Aquarius is an air sign?
Zodiac is stupid? What?
That's dumb. I don't get why Aquarius is of air. Aquarium.
Yeah, aqua is in the name, and the symbol for it is waves.
Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini are all air signs. Air signs are categorized as witty, social, spacey, intellectual, and good listeners.
That's me or you?
You.
Oh.
That's Aquarius.
Tell me what I am again.
Witty, social, spacey, intellectual, good listeners.
Oh, he's good looking. Giant cock on there.
I like how you're like, wait, tell me again. I forgot after the last thing is good listener.
Yeah, how am I a water bearer and it's an air sign? My ruling planet is Uranus. That's the worst one.
I don't know. Oh, have you ever used those
dowsing rods?
Those apps? No, what do dowsing rods do?
They find water.
Or that's right.
Divining rods, some people call them.
How would they find water?
It's bullshit.
Oh.
Scorpios are single-minded in their pursuit of their objectives, which they set high. Wow.
Oh, wow.
And your ruling...
doesn't paint me.
You have 2 ruling planets. Well, no, you don't. Your ruling planets are Pluto and Mars, but Pluto's not a planet anymore.
Oh shit! How's that work?
I don't know. You've dwarf ruling planet. Ruling dwarf planet.
I can pull up my my star chart.
Ooh.
So many people have asked me about this.
Star charts.
Because I know when I was born specifically, like the time that I was born, and then you can get all this stuff.
Good for you. Good for you. I'm pretty sure I wasn't even born.
I was never born. I just immaculate I appeared one day.
I immaculately...
You have no belly button like Kyle XY. Do you remember that show?
I do.
Okay, my Capricorn is my ascendant. Aquarius is in Uranus. Aries is in Saturn and Moon. Leo is in Mars. Virgo is in Venus. Libra is in Mercury. Scorpio is Sun. Sagittarius, Pluto. Capricorn, Jupiter. I don't know what any of that means.
Wait, so...
No idea.
My sun is Aquarius. My moon is Cancer. Mercury, Venus, and Mars are all Capricorn. I have so many Capricorns. This is bullshit.
I don't know what any.
I don't fucking... Somebody at home who's into astrology, let us know if Ethan and I are compatible to do a podcast together. Or if we're going to start fighting every episode from now on because of it.
Hey, you fucking shut your mouth.
I'm sorry. Jeez, these Scorpios always trying to stab shit. I'm just over here trying to fucking drown everything. Oh, I'm just the waiter being like, anyone need water? Anybody?
Do you know what time you were born?
No. I don't know what time I was born. I don't know when I walked. I don't know my first word. I don't fucking shit. I didn't do this!
I don't know what my first word was either. It was probably like mom or dad. My father's upstairs. He probably remembers.
Yeah, but I don't have a dad, so it would be disrespectful for you to go talk to yours.
This is so true. I'm so sorry for being so toxic.
Classic Aquarius. This is.
Speaking of talking to fathers, I sat my grandfather down.
What I just say? What did I just say? You have a dad and a dad. I don't have either.
You have a dad and a dad and a dad and a dad.
How was it?
He talking about his dad.
Bald. No, Nord! Praise the Nord, if you know what I mean. Nord is my religion.
That's the start. Sean, I've been going all over the place with my laptop and my devices, and I've just been hanging out willy-nilly.
You've been hanging willy?
Yeah, that's right, baby. Unprotected.
You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to go to, like, public Wi-Fi, like a coffee house or a student campus, college. You steal all your datas. All the data you got in there.
I just put in my folders with all my personal photos, my social security number, my address,
and you
my
have an
bank
OnlyFans now, so you can't afford to let those bad boys get out there any sooner.
I know, but it's not like there's a simple solution.
No, there is. It's called NordVPN. I already said it. Stupid.
NordVPN? Well, what is that?
Okay, you hook up your computer. I'm on Nord. I click anywhere in the world I want to be. Oh, I want to watch an anime in Japan that they don't have here. Boop, I'm in Japan. I want to watch American TV shows that they don't have here. Boop, I'm in there. I want to go to Scarborough. I don't know why I'd want to go there, but you could pretend that you're there.
Is that a place in Ireland?
I don't think anyone would really want to go there, but at least you can pretend that you're there.
Is that Ireland?
No.
Where's that?
I don't know, it just sounded funny.
Oh, there's a Scarborough in Maine.
Really?
Yeah, it sucks.
You guys just fucking stole everything.
I know.
All the towns in America are just using NordVPN to pretend that they're somewhere else in the world. That's why they're all called the same.
You know, they say that teleportation doesn't exist, but with NordVPN, it really does.
Digitally, you could be anywhere or anyone. Whoa. Fastest VPN in the world. No buffering, lagging, any of that shit while you're streaming. Stops your ISP bandwidth from throttling as well. When they're like, oh, what are you doing? Looking at Netflix for 14 hours a day. You could just be like, that's not me. I'm someone else now.
Oh, that sounds so great, but that must cost an arm and a leg every month to get that kind of service.
No, because not only is it a really good deal, but also you can use one account on 6 devices. How many devices do you have? How many devices do you got in front of your face right now?
1, 2, 3. That's only half.
Thanks, Nord.
NordVPN, you saved everything.
Nord's new offer and discount goes until the 12th of September. This special offer gives the users 68% off plus 3 months extra for free for the 2-year plan.
68% off plus 3 free months for free?
You're robbing us. You're robbing us blind. This is me being blind robbed.
Whoa! If I wanted to get that, would I go to nordvpn.com/brain?
You know it, and you get an extra 4 months for free. And with Nord's no-risk 30-day money-back guarantee, you know you're going to have a good time.
Wow. Stop going out there and giving your social security numbers to strangers at Starbucks. Get NordVPN.
It was fun. So I don't think that this will ever be something that the public sees, but I sat him down for like 3 or 4 hours, and I just asked him about his life, and I recorded it. And it was very interesting, just like hearing some of the stories that he had, a bunch of stories that like I've never heard before.
Was he around for World War II?
Yeah, he was born in 1926, and he went to Japan right after Hiroshima.
Damn.
So he was there. He never fought, but he was there sort of like cleanup crew is what he referred to it as.
He was in the army?
Yeah, he was in the army. But yeah, it was super interesting just sitting there and having him talk about his life. We're going to do another session because we only got up to when he met my grandmother.
Oh, wow.
So there's a lot left. But yeah, he asked my grandmother to marry him after less than 2 weeks. It was like a week or a week and a half after I met her.
Damn, lock her in.
Yeah, she said no.
Really?
Yeah, she said no the first time. And then I think like maybe a few weeks or a month after that, he asked again. She was like, okay, you're persistent.
Smart lady.
We'll make it happen.
After 2 weeks, that's rough. I get that you can know the love of your life immediately, but 2 weeks is
It's a little quick.
Yeah, it was wartime. Everyone was just trying to shack up.
Yeah, that's right, baby. The times were different back then. Also, like, it actually really was though, because a lot of people got married so quickly back then.
A lot of them got married before they got drafted. They would like get married for I don't know what reasoning it was other than I'll always be here for you while I get depressed.
Writing those little notes.
Well, I'm wondering if you're alive or not, and you're all fighting.
Yep. Yeah,
it's cool.
He didn't get drafted. He enlisted because he was like, I'm gonna get drafted.
What age was he?
Like, I'll just enlist. He was 18.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, he was born in 1926. Told me all about the first radio that he ever had, and he would listen to Little Orphan Annie. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
crazy times back then. They didn't even have color.
That's
didn't
true.
Exist yet. Everything was, the world was black and white.
The TVs came out and they were just like, boom, wow. The fuck?
It's just like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Let me see. I feel bad because I don't know how old my dad was. My dad, I think, was born around 1936. So he's not that far off your granddad. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 96 years old.
Whew. Still
96
got
years
it.
old. Still kicking it. Still kicking it.
He was like, want to see how far I can kick that bucket? Before he kicks the bucket.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm going to keep kicking this bucket.
Not yet. Gonna let you wait.
Yeah.
Gonna keep you on your toes. On your tiptoes.
I'm going to kick this bucket. Ah! Not yet. Not yet.
Got you. Not quite yet, baby. Not quite yet.
Is there anything shocking that he told you? Or like really interesting?
There was nothing like shocking, I guess. I heard about his first marriage, which was funny because I had never heard any of those stories at all. So that was really interesting. Anything shocking though? Not necessarily, but he just said a lot of like very sweet stuff and a lot of like very nice things. Like I was just kind of asking him just sort of like rules that he abides by now that he's lived for such a long time.
His wisdom.
Yeah, he's very wise. And so my grandfather, like while he's 96, he's all still there. He's very cognizant, which I'm very lucky. But he was so sweet because he's like, I've seen so much prejudice and like racism in my life and so much like mistreatment of people. And so he was just talking about like how important it is to not live that way, and also how important it is to like just be honest with people. And because he was a very dishonest person for a very long time. And so over the years he's learned how to just be more honest and be more open with people, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's nice. It's a good way to live. not a very high bar by most people's standards.
Yeah.
It's like basic human decency.
He told me about when he was in the army, because this was again in Japan. So after the bombs dropped, it was like, okay, apparently where he was stationed, it was like you could not interact with anyone from Japan in like a casual or like positive manner.
Yeah.
Because it was seen as like, we're the winners, they're the losers. And so it was like super dehumanizing. And so he said that he got demoted because he was in this big truck with all the other people in the army, and they were just like rolling down the street, and everybody was like throwing bottles at people in the street.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. And so as a revolt, he grew his hair out. And so they were like, you need to cut your hair. And he's like, no, I'm not cutting my hair. And so he just kept getting demoted until he was at like the lowest rank possible.
Damn. He grew his hair out like 20 inches. Like, you see that? That's for you, Japan. That's for you. Solidarity, gotcha. Baby. That's cool, though. Sounds like a cool dude.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
What's his name?
Peter. Peter Darling.
Peter Darling.
Peter Darling.
He's my granddad now.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
I love him already.
He's a great guy. Yeah, so it's probably something that the public will never see, but I was like, okay, my grandfather's really old, and I would like to just have all of this recorded, and I'll probably edit it down a bit and give it to my mom and give it to the rest of my family. But yeah, it's really interesting just hearing about his life and hearing about like what it was like growing up at that time, and even just like little things, like he was talking about the fashion of people back then, and like I asked him what his favorite song in high school was, and like I asked him about just like his first kiss and everything. So it was very cute.
That is
very,
cute.
very cute.
What a sweet man. Man, I can't wait until we're that age and people come to us and start recording stuff and like First of all, it's just going to come right out of me. I'm going to fucking high five top of the morning as soon as I hear that Sony camera boop, as the camera starts rolling. But they'll come to us and ask us about the war times, the troubles of YouTube.
Yeah,
what was going on back then?
We don't have a lot of those.
When people were getting signed to Twitch and Kick and YouTube, like, did it tear the societal fabric apart? Were people in the streets rioting?
We went through. You have no idea.
When people were getting mad at everybody for reacting to content and not giving credit, were the people doing protests out in the street? Because now reacting to content has been outlawed. So it was just Wild West back then when you guys were doing it.
I wonder what if YouTube will still even be a platform even in 10 years. Might not be a thing.
It'll be a platform.
What if it all gets burned down?
Oh, it'll be a platform. Just who knows for what? I hope that in 50 years...
It was originally a dating site.
I know!
It's crazy.
Which is weird, because then the guy that uploaded the first video to YouTube was a thing of him at the zoo. What's he trying to tell us?
Oh.
It's a dating website, and you're at the zoo talking to elephants? Huh. Were we on it?
Seems a little weird.
Were we on a date with him? Was that what it was supposed to be? It was just supposed to be POV content of being on dates with people?
That would have been sick, honestly. If you... New thing when you're watching a YouTube video, just assume that it's a POV of them trying to take you on a date. So like any Mr. Beast video, it's just like, why are we stranded on this island for this date?
It's like, why am I now in Italy? Oh God, now I'm in Mexico. What's happening?
What's going on?
Did you see he's getting sued?
Yeah, so I am confused about that. I thought that he was suing.
I think he's suing the company for them not doing the food the way that it was supposed to be intended, and then they're countersuing him for $100 million because he defamed them, I guess, in tweets.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. The legal system will work itself out. It'll ring out in the end. It's just rich people going up against rich people.
There's too much going on, Sean. It hurts my brain.
I know.
I can't keep up with all this.
I just came back and I was like, I just want to record My Friendly Neighborhood for 5 hours and have that be content and just have fun. I don't care. Just want to play video games.
I just want to chill out a little bit.
Why can't we all get along?
I just want to wake up and not be anxious. I want to wake up and
well, good luck with that. Good luck, buddy. It's not happening anytime soon.
I'll try, but boy, oh boy, will it not happen.
All it takes is one comment to set me off. This powder cake's ready to blow, baby. You looked kind of stupid in this video. Ah! God damn it!
It's because I am.
Oh,
man. One thing that my grandfather talked about, which I was like, oh, maybe that's where I get this from, is he talked about how he's dyslexic. He's dyslexic. And he almost made me cry because he was like, yeah, when I was a kid, my father told me that I was stupid, and that stuck with me like forever. And so it was like, I've always felt like I'm dumb, and I was like, I always feel like I'm dumb.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh in the middle. I did that thing that you did with like, can we fuck the aliens? I immediately went to like, he made me cry because he couldn't spell. Like he tried to spell something out and he couldn't. Oh.
K-A-T.
A-T. Yeah. Let's just work that family tree backwards.
Just have my grandfather do Hooked on Phonics.
You go back like 4 generations and it's like, whoa, the evolutionary tree from apes is right there. We didn't even come that far. Fuck. I don't ever want to go back through my family tree. I'm worried that like during some period there's like incest somewhere. I have no basis for this, but I'm just like, I don't want to like dredge up skeletons.
I'm sure there's incest in every single family tree. At least a little bit. Right.
I mean,
At least a
technically,
little.
that's what Christianity says that we're born from, is that it's two people. And it's all
That's true.
incest.
It's all incest all the way down, baby.
Yeah.
Love that.
And that explains why we're all fucked up. That's why I can't think good, and you can't spell. Oh, man.
I can't spell. A long time ago, my two of the cousins fucked. A long time ago, but it really...
Long time ago, my brothers sisters had penis. And I can't speak since. that's my contribution to comedy.
Thank you so much. You were asking about what I've been doing, and this is not a thing that I have been doing, but it's a thing that I'm going to do later today. I'm going to the world famous in Maine amusement park.
Wait, the world famous in Maine?
Yeah, it's world famous in Maine. I'm going to the world famous in Maine Funtown Splashtown, USA. Have I told you about Funtown Splashtown, USA?
Oh no, but pictures are being Googled by Jamie right now.
Oh, baby.
Funtown, come town.
They have a whole theme song. It goes, Funtown Splashtown, USA. Great American families come here to play. And then in the background, there's a guy going, ooh, and then, what is it? Water slides, thrills, rides, we got it all. Where kids of all ages can still have a ball. And then the end of it is, it's like, fuck. It's something about you can be any age and have fun or something. It's like 0 to 90.
60 seconds.
0 to 99 or something. I don't remember.
Okay,
but anyway.
So I'm looking up the thrill rides. You got adult bumper boats. Cool. You got the Astrosphere, and the picture of it just looks like a chewing gum bubble.
Yeah.
Oh, Dragon's Descent. Oh, that's just a drop.
Oh, that's the big one.
That's the drop tower. Ride intensity rating, thrill. Wait, what's the Astrosphere? That's a thrill as well. The bumper boats are mild. Tempest in the Teacup.
They have a... Whoa. They have... I won't be here, but they have Funtown all grown up. A 21 plus special evening event.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Socket to 'em bumper cars. They're just bumper cars.
It's a shitty amusement park, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Gonna go on. I think.
Oh, you have a wooden roller coaster.
I was just about to talk about that. Excalibur, that's what it is. I've never experienced more pain in my life than going on that fucking roller coaster. They always break your spine.
Yeah, I can't remember. I went to Oakwood, which is in Wales, and that has a wooden roller coaster as well. I can't remember what it's called, though.
I don't know why this is in my mind. Is that the biggest wooden roller coaster in the world?
I think I said that to you, but I don't know if that's true. I think I got told that.
You've been lying to me.
It's called Megaphobia.
Really?
Yeah. It has consistently been rated among the top wooden coasters in the Golden Ticket Awards.
Wow.
It's been there since 1998. Yeah.
Doesn't the Netherlands have crazy theme parks with thrills?
I don't know if you'd call them crazy. It has the Efteling, which is like a fairy town. It's like if you had Disneyland, but all the fairy tale stories were realistic to the book. And they weren't all like, oh, it's all nice and happy and colorful and pink. It's like, no, kids went into the woods and like a goblin ate them.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
It's like kind of dark and spooky?
Yeah. It's like...
depressing?
It's like...
Everything's made with dirt and hay?
Kind of. It's like, I'll show you the entrance. Put that up on the episode, because it's pretty fucking lit.
Oh, What? That's sick.
Yeah, so that's all like reeds or straw or hay or something on top of that.
Where is this?
In the Netherlands. That's a real place.
That's a real place where Dutch people are. Huh?
Yeah. It's in...
Figuring it out.
It's in Katsheuvel. I don't know how to speak Dutch, I'm sorry. Katsheuvel.
You know a couple words, don't you?
Oh, alsjeblieft, shunge junge, poo poo, hey hey, now now. Those are all real things. I know, society
What's the poo poo, hey hey, now?
It's like you're pooped, and you're just like, oh, whew. Like, what a day. Oh, shunge junge. Or like, poo poo, hey hey, now now. That's like the one, anytime I do it around Evelyn's family, they all like giggle to be like, hee hee.
Hey, no.
Yup.
Oh, that is good. I don't even know how to speak English.
That's fine. Your cousins fucked each other.
Hey, yours did too at some point.
Probably.
Also, I want to go out on the record when I made that joke. I don't think any of my cousins have fucked. I
hope they fucked. I guarantee
You know what? For the
it.
sake of this bit, I'm sure.
Oh.
I hope.
Everything's for the sake of the bit. I'm not serious for a damn second on this podcast. Don't trust anything I say. If you trust what I say on this podcast, you're a fool and a Libra. Ethan, I bet you knew what soft was. I bet you went out and you pet a baby duck and you were like, that's the softest thing on earth.
Yeah, it was a baby duck, and then it got eaten by a hawk right in front of my eyes, and I said, I'll never see anything or touch anything that soft again in my life.
That's sad.
I know.
But with Marine Layer, you can touch it. The softest t-shirts ever made.
Oh, softer than kittens, or maybe freshly fallen snow, or other things?
1,000 times softer!
1,000 times?
Marine Layer is the go-to brand for great fitting and stylish closet staples. Based out of California, Marine Layer clothes are the perfect mix of laid-back style that looks and also feels premium. I'm really excited!
I love soft clothes, but my issue with it is whenever I wash it, they're not soft no more.
These ones stay soft even after washing them, otherwise they wouldn't talk about being the softest t-shirts on earth.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so upset that they're this soft.
After you telling me about Marine Layer right now, I went on their website and I noticed that, I love music, and they just dropped a line featuring classic bands like the Grateful Dead, Bob Marley, Cream, Led Zeppelin, Crosby and Nash and Stills, and Pink Floyd, and each shirt features one of Bill Graham's legendary Fillmore posters. And now I can finally rock a great fitting and quality band tee that's gonna last a long time.
If you're going out on dates, going to the office, keeping it casual while watching sports, chilling with the boys, brewski beer me. That's the best shirts for every occasion. It's not just one-time thing.
Man, I think we can all agree that the perfect tee can be really hard to find. But Marine Layer, they've got us covered. But I just wish that we had a discount code that we could give to our listeners.
Oh, you already know we have a discount code. Stop playing coy with everybody. It's Brain15, BRAIN15 at marinelayer.com.
That's Brain15 for 15% off your entire order. Let's save our
Don't be silly. Go out and be soft.
All Libras are fools, but not all fools are Libras. Right?
Yeah.
Good. I don't know anything about the stars. Make us star charts. Tell us what we are.
Yeah, tell me when I'm in retrograde and when I should be feeling sad.
Yeah, tell me what time of the year I should not go outside and interact with people. When am I at my worst?
Between October and June. Stay
Between
indoors.
October and October, stay indoors all year round.
Except if it's a leap year, you can go out on the 29th of February. Once.
I don't understand the whole leap year thing. Why do we do that?
Something got to do with the stars or some fucking bullshit like that. Like, if you keep doing it 28 days for February every year, it doesn't line up exactly. So you have to add a day every 4 years to make sure it all aligns back.
Isn't February the only month that has 4 weeks in it?
Yeah.
Because 4 weeks, we think of a month. A month is 4 weeks, kind of, but not.
It's like 4.5 weeks.
Yeah, but February is the only one that it's actually 4 weeks, and the other ones are all.
It's the best month. That's why I was born in it.
The way that we designed our calendars is stupid.
We should go back to the actual calendar, the real calendar, the Kurzgesagt one.
Daylight savings. Why do we have it? It can just be darker sometimes.
I don't know.
Why did they do this to us?
The human era calendar.
Makes sense.
That's what it's called. Technically, we're in the year 12,023.
That's how long that humans have been alive?
I'm not sure about that one, Chief. But something like that. The Julian or Gregorian calendar years to the human era can be achieved by adding 10,000 to the AD-CE year. The present year, 2023, can be transformed into a Holocene year by adding digit 1 before it, which is 12,023. There you go. Human achievement. I bet sharks can't even count.
No, they don't even know about calendars, which is why they don't get
I know.
it.
I was talking to
For the
B.
record, I do love sharks, but...
It's okay. No one's going to cancel you for shark slander. You're fine.
No, but they're one of my favorite animals. Sometimes my dad and I will watch Shark Week.
I don't know if that's a good representation of sharks.
Probably not, actually. But, God, I'm excited for the Meg 2. It's going to be stupid.
Yeah, I've heard that it's not even like fun bad, that it's just bad.
No.
But I'm like, but fun bad. It has 27% on Rotten Tomatoes right now, but 73 audience.
73 audience, there we go. I like that.
Yeah.
I like a 73% audience.
One review says, all chump, no rump.
Okay. I did see a clip of Jason Statham kicking a man into a shark's mouth, which made me happy. It was very silly, and I really liked it a lot.
Isn't there supposed to be a part where he goes into the depths of the water and he goes like 12,000 feet down or something like that, or like 20,000 feet down, and he has no equipment on him? He's just him with a airline.
It's him, like there's not a submarine?
Yep, it's just him in water. It's just Jason Statham's sheer force of will is just negating the force and pressures of the ocean.
Would you rather?
Here we go.
Be able to openly explore space or our oceans?
Space. Wait, what do you mean like openly explore?
I don't know. So you can go underwater and you know that nothing bad's gonna happen, and you can swim around. No, you're in a device, but you can go all around. I mean, I guess you can.
Technically, that exists, yeah.
Technically.
Just don't bring a Logitech controller on board and you're fine.
Yeah, don't bring your mad cats PS2 controller. Space, you can explore more quickly than we currently can, because it takes forever to fucking do anything up there.
Yeah. Because if we're talking about like you can freely explore them like free cam in a video game, can I just like no clip my way through the ocean and look at everything, or look at space? Because actually probably ocean. Space is cooler and there's a lot more to see, but if I'm like going way out to do something, then I have to come all the way fucking back.
Well, no, that's the thing though, is that I feel like, other than seeing the planets and stuff, which I feel like is really cool, you're gonna see more stuff in the ocean, right? There could be a turtle down there.
Yeah.
You're not gonna see that in space.
No turtles in space that we know of.
No turtles in space. Other than, wasn't there...
There's a red Tesla up there.
There is, somewhere. Just floating around. Fucking trash. There's so much trash in space.
Yeah, we're like, oh, we're polluting the oceans. There's plastics everywhere. It's like, we put a car in space. We have trash everywhere. We're a parasite. We suck.
We shouldn't be allowed to do that.
We shouldn't be allowed to do anything.
Shouldn't be allowed to just be like, I'm gonna send a car into space. Dude, the world should be like, hey, no, you can't. Sorry.
They let us have like, a podcast. We just decided one day, let's make a podcast, and now it exists.
And now it exists.
And no one was like, nah, you don't have anything to share. You've no value.
Somebody should have stepped in and said, you need a permit for this. We're not giving you the permit. My leg fell asleep. I have to move. I have to shift my body. My whole leg. It's got the tinglies.
Oh no.
It's got the tinglies.
I would like to explore the ocean because I played Subnautica and that was cool.
Subnautica.
But yeah, I think there's more to see. If you can like, if I could just like be my body, if I can just Jason Statham my way around the ocean and going really fast and not have to breathe, it'd be so cool. And I'm just illuminated. I'd still be scared though. Even if I was down and I knew I was invincible and nothing could kill me and I can't drown or anything and I can come back safe, I would still be terrified.
I would be extremely afraid to just be open ocean. Have you seen those thalassophobia photos of people like free divers going in giant ocean holes?
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's awful.
Their amygdalas don't work.
Amygdala.
They have no fear response. They need to be fucking parented better.
I don't get how you couldn't be afraid of that.
Dude, a wasp came into my bedroom today and I got scared. I've like PTSD from being stung by so many wasps as a kid. I got stung like 27 times. Not at once, but in my whole childhood.
I got stung a few times by a wasp, but one time was the worst time, which was a wasp got stuck in my shirt.
Oh.
And so it was just flying around in my shirt and stinging me all over the place, and I was screaming, and my parents had no idea what was going on. They thought I was just freaking out.
I got one stuck in my shirt one time as well. It didn't sting me a lot though. He stung me once, and then I took my shirt off. But I got stung right there above my eye, because my granny's house used to have beehives, and then a wasp came down and like stung me right there. He didn't like come down, land, sting. He just went like stung me immediately.
Did you get bee vision?
Did I get what?
Did you get bee vision? You could see all the pollen.
Yeah.
You see the fucking pollen.
I can navigate and not get allergic anymore.
You could see bears from a mile away coming out to get your fucking honey, dude.
Yep. Those fucking sun bears.
I went to the Maine Wildlife Park.
Okay, Maine has everything.
They've got everything out here. They've got woods, they've got beach, they've got mountain,
They've got Funtown Splashtown.
They got Funtown Splashtown USA, where great American families come here to play. We've also got Aquaboggin, which is a water park that I don't know how it's still allowed to be around. It's fucking gross. All the water's like algae green. It's fucked. That's from my memory. That might not be true. They've maybe stepped up their standards, but it's still open and I don't know how.
You gotta go check it out.
I've gotta go check it out. But we went to the Maine Wildlife Park. And they've got, the Maine Wildlife Park is a bunch of, like, animals native to Maine that are all being rehabilitated and stuff. And then some of them, I think, have to stay in captivity because they wouldn't survive in the wild. But a lot of them, like, come in, they get rehabilitated, and then re-released into the wild. But got to see a moose with his big ol' antlers. They're fuzzy, the antlers.
Yeah.
Of the moose. They're fuzzy. They're fuzzy little guys.
I don't know if they're fuzzy all year round or if they're fuzzy for a certain period. I think when they like grow them out, they stay fuzzy. And then they get hard and non-fuzzy and then they fall off. But I also...
I don't know if moose's antlers fall off.
I was just going to say that. Are they, or is that like deer and elk?
Do moose antlers fall off? During the winter season, moose shed their antlers before regrowing them in the spring.
Yeah.
The shedding process is also known as casting.
Ooh, I might cast my fucking antlers, bitch. Watch this. Have you ever seen the videos of moose like shaking their head and their antlers fall off and scare them?
Yeah. Have you seen videos of, this is kind of similar, of spiders molting?
Yeah.
It's awful. That shit's
anything molting
freaky.
is awful. Sorry, I got too much fucking shit on me. It just exit.
Can you imagine what it would be like if we did that? There'd just be like naked, dead-looking people everywhere.
Yeah, it's just like fucking skin shells. It's like, hi, I'm Ethan. You play with
You
yourself.
can probably skip school though.
Oh
Skip school,
shit!
skip work. It's just like, sorry, yeah, I'm molting today.
Make
That'd be kinda dope.
a mold of yourself, a sex doll.
Do you think that? Probably not in America. The UK would probably do it, but you probably wouldn't get paid for your molting day, would you? Not in America.
I would like to think that we would fight for molting day.
For my molting rights.
Yeah.
Everyone's molting rights.
Yeah, I don't know. If you're a person that gets periods and you have to take time off because those are horrible, I don't think you get paid for that.
Probably not.
Menstrual leave? I don't know if that's a thing.
Probably not.
So if that's not a thing, they're not paying for my fucking molting.
They're not paying for the molting. How do you get rid of the skin?
Trash compactor.
You know what I mean?
Garbage disposal.
Is it...
Bears.
Is it... Garbage disposal. You're putting a full-ass human into it. They can make so much money off of molting accessories, you know?
Yeah.
Molting. Your molt. Oh, what are you going to do with your molt this season? Well, Jerry and I got ourselves a nice molt. There's gotta be alliteration. Like a
molting mulch.
Molt.
The molting mulcher.
That's probably what people would do. We would probably make it a sustainable.
You know what we would do
thing.
Is that we would make a market out of people eating it. To be like, if you eat your molt, then you'll get all the nutrients back, and like your body can't absorb all of them. So if you start eating them again, and like it'll make your crops harvest better, and you'll just be better off doing that. And then if you eat the placenta afterwards as well, you get all the vitamins and minerals and the iron levels.
Do you think after somebody dies, to pay respects, the family eats their final molt?
Oh yeah. They bury the molt and eat the person. That's our love language. Oh. That's how we do it in the Jeffersons. Sorry.
You could just...
We're a little quirky.
In order to, to save their memory, you save someone's last molt. You could hang... Oh!
You could fill their molt with their ashes.
Oh!
You could cremate them and put like a little ashes mold.
What if, like a scrapbook? Mothers across
baby's
the
first
world
mold.
Baby's first mold. They have a closet of like every year. This has been your mold.
Oh,
Look
like your suits.
Grown.
Like instead of the marks on the wall for how tall you are. It's like, here's your molds.
And then like your first girlfriend comes over and your mom is like, oh, do you want to see his first molt? And it's like, Mom, don't pull out my first molt. That's
Look how small his wiener was. Look, it's so cute. It's like a skin suit, like a little skin jacket. Like there must be a way of like you're able to spray the molt with lacquer or like make it like all leathery, make it like actual skin. And you're like, look how cute he was, age 17. Oh, that's when you had that big boil on your arse. Look at that bad boy. We thought you were growing a third cheek.
This is when your first big growth spurt happened. Look how much of a difference is between the previous molt and this molt. Wow, you grew so much.
Oh, you can fit this molt inside this one. Look.
Oh my God, people would turn it sexual. They'd be like, oh,
oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The molt mold would definitely be a thing.
Oh,
where you're just making sex dolls out of people's molts to be like, when you're gone away on holiday, I don't know if I can be here without you. It's like, don't worry, baby. I got you a molt mold. Hi, Gary Thompson here from Molt Molds. Come on down and we'll be able to mold you up good. Got a molt that's coming in? Come on down and we'll fill it with ceramic, PVA, PVC, anything you want. We can even make a titanium version of it. It's going to cost you a little extra, but it goes the distance. If you want to be the T2 Terminator, you can molt your mold any way you want. That'd be so sick. God, I'm so upset we don't live in this world now.
I know. It's fucked up that we don't molt. We should riot.
Yeah.
I think. Speaking of rioting, the fucking Kaisanat meetup. What a weird segue. That was insane.
Yeah.
It was all for like a couple of PS5s and some gift cards.
Yeah, Kaisanat said on stream that he was going to do a meetup, and he said it was going to get crazy. And he did it at Union Square in New York. Mm-hmm. And like thousands of people showed up, and it was classified as a riot because people started breaking shit and I don't know, being hooligans.
And people were like jumping on top of his car and hanging on to his car.
Yeah, it's a PS5. There's not that much to play on it. It's not that great.
There's still not that much to play on.
No, I barely ever turn on my PlayStation. To be fair, I don't think most of the people at that meetup were there for a PS5. I think they were there for shenanigans. And then people start pushing the boundaries of that a little, and then mob mentality takes over. But you can't do that. Like, what I always see is that people who are up and coming and becoming really popular always tend to think that they're the first people to go through it and the first people to discover that you can do certain things. It's like, people have done meetups like that before and it's gone really, really, really bad. So you should learn from that to know that you're not supposed to do that again. But I also, hearing him talk about it beforehand, I think he wanted it to go bad.
I would like to think that it wasn't like an intentional thing, but at the same time, so many people, like you were just saying, so many people have done meetups. And so now it's like, it's just not a good idea to do that. At least not a good idea to do it improperly. Yeah, you can't do it. You can't just say meet here at this time. You have to like go through the proper channels and like rent out a place or ask a place if you can use it, or I don't know. Again, I think people who haven't gone through that shit before just want to see the chaos of it, to see how far they can push their community and how cool it is that they have that sort of like power and control to do those types of things. And I mean, I don't know Kai at all. All I've seen are clips of him talking about it and stuff. But from what I've seen, they knew it was going to be a shit show. They knew it was going to get out of control and did it anyway. So, yep.
I don't know.
It just, it feels irresponsible because, like, you know that it's going to get crazy. And when it gets crazy, people get hurt. And people did. And so it just sucks.
Yeah, but I think that community likes that chaos. I think that they like being in that zone where it's like, I don't know. It's kind of like a life is hard.
Yeah.
To get philosophical about it, you can kind of tell that everyone kind of like has hard lives, and then something like this happens, and it's like an excuse to let loose. So I understand where it comes from, but yeah, that shit's scary. As a creator that's been doing this for a long time with a large audience, I think it's very silly to allow your audience to get into a space like that where multiple people can get hurt. Because all it does is come back on you. Yeah. Like, if someone was at that meetup and got trampled, or someone, God forbid, got like seriously injured or even died, which is like a real possibility from that. If they're hanging off a car and then that drives over somebody,
yeah, or
they fall off, crack their head, and get very morbid about it, but it's like that just falls immediately back on you as the person who organized this shit.
It was like that Travis Scott concert a year or so ago when it just got super packed tight and people died.
And he got off scot-free.
Yep.
Giving it all a new meaning.
Yep. Look at you. Look at you. The clever one.
Having an audience to do stuff is great, but you can't abuse that sense of power.
Yeah. Yep, because it is, at the end of the day, even though it's a massive responsibility, you know, where it's like your audience is kind of your responsibility in that way. Because like you said, it does come back on you. So if your audience is like doing crazy stuff, it's like, okay, well, like you're kind of responsible for that. Especially in this sense when it's like, okay, everybody meet here. It's like, you have to be more responsible.
Yeah, if you can control your audience to do one thing, you can control them to go the other way and do the other thing. It's like you can also like do charitable initiatives, get your audience to get together to clean up a town.
Yeah.
You don't have to get them to like do property damage. But what do we know? We're irrelevant. We had to lean on a podcast for our relevancy.
Yeah.
He wears our houses on his wrist. We don't know anything.
Kiss face emoji.
The universe is a law of numbers. It's all math.
And I don't
if
know
you
math,
have large
though.
numbers and you're relevant, you can do whatever you want.
And I don't even.
I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I don't know why we're even here.
Why are we even here anymore? Why are we even here anymore? Our first live action video.
Our first meetup is happening on October 4th.
Our first real video went up on the channel.
The toy video.
The toy video went up. For those of you who have not seen it, you can go to youtube.com/brainleakpodcast, and you can see the video.
Whoa! I got 335k views
Hell yeah,
in 3
buddy.
days.
That's pretty good.
That's sick. Thanks.
Thank you guys.
Hey, thanks for that. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Trey,
That's pretty sick.
who edits Sean's videos, edited it. I thought it was so well edited. Like, it was so chaotic, but I think it, like, really lended itself well to the video. and our personalities and everything.
Normally I wouldn't advocate for editing like that in my own content, but for that type of video on a different channel when it's the two of us, I think it added perfectly.
So chaotic. It was so fucking funny. Definitely go and give it a watch and tell Trey how good of a job he did, because it was excellent. And we've got more videos on the way. That will be
We sure do.
very, very fun. But yeah, I'm super excited that we finally got to get that video out.
It's been a while coming.
It was a fun one to do. Very, very fun one to do.
I can't remember how many we did. We did that. Like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I think there's 5 or 6 more. I think. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think that's probably one of the better ones, because my God, was that fun to record.
Yeah, I think that was not to bring everyone's hopes down, but I think that might be the best video that we record. It was just like, it was so much fun, and it was so chaotic, and it was just like, it was the most fun video I've been a part of in a long time. It was so fun.
Yeah. So Trey came to me and he was like, everyone keeps saying it's like Unis Honest 2 with like the editing and everything. He's like, I've never seen an Unis Honest video. I was like, I think it's just your energy and my energy are very similar.
Yeah.
And since you were half of Unis Honest, it's like, it's just a natural translation for that editing to crop up again.
It was so fun. It was so
Plus, good. It's a podcast for ADHD people by ADHD people, edited by somebody who understands ADHD people. He gets it.
I think my favorite edit the beginning when we're in the toy store and I just go, Frito swing car. And then you like put a bunch of glow around it and reverb and stuff.
I like that unlimited budget, unlimited possibilities.
And then the telescope bit was very, very funny. It's all just good shit.
I also like, so many people were complimenting the editing, but I go to the newest comments. There's a comment saying this editing is garbage. Right below that, God bless the editing. Holy shit. The duality of mankind.
It's so good. I love that.
Plenty more to come. Plenty more shenanigans.
Yes. And if you have any ideas for things that we should record together, let us know.
Sorry to break it to you, they've had ideas and they've told us many times, and we haven't done half of them.
This is true, but maybe we'll look at it someday. Who knows?
Someday. Keep a list.
Who knows?
Keep us on track. Keep us honest.
Remember my great video idea of eating? It was like we have to start
eggs
by eating a dozen deviled eggs.
Yeah, it's just eat a dozen deviled eggs, and the only reason you came up with that is because you were hungry for deviled eggs. You just wanted an excuse to eat deviled eggs.
It's like eat a dozen deviled eggs, and then it was like there was some sort of competition, and if you got an answer wrong, then you would have to eat another deviled egg.
Yeah.
So
and I was like, so what's the premise? Like, what's the narrative we're trying to tell with this? You were like, I don't know, just fucking eat eggs. That would just be the name of the video. It's just deviled eggs.
It's so funny. It's so fucking funny.
I'm not into the idea of overeating until I want to puke.
No, I've done it too many times.
I hate puking.
I also don't like
it.
I don't think most people do. But seeing people on Twitch a couple weeks ago do the Doug drive-through challenge, I was like, man, I kind of want to do that. And there's also the naivete in my brain of like, how hard could it be?
Yeah, your toxic trait is thinking that'd be easy.
Yeah, I'm like, this would be so easy. Just go to 10 different places.
I would, because you were trying to like tee it up to me to be like, should we? And I was like, I would be a terrible teammate for this. I'd get through one place and be done, and all I'm doing is making jokes for the rest of the video about how bad you guys are at eating everything else.
We'd go to the first place and you'd have like half of a Diet Coke and be like, my stomach hurts.
Yeah, I have stomach issues. I can't be fucking eating shit like that.
All right.
I'd shit myself.
Celebrity.
But hey, what's new?
Oh man, you're so good at it. Celebrity dream team for that drive-through.
Ooh, like who I want to do it with?
Either who you want to do it with, or who do you think would be really good at it?
See, there's two optics here, because it's like who I want to see do it for sheer hilarity is the It's Always Sunny cast.
Oh, that would be really funny.
The main four, maybe Danny DeVito's. It has to be 4 people, right?
It has to be 4, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe the main 4. Danny DeVito would be hilarious as well, though. He could be a cheerleader, but he doesn't eat anything.
That would be so good.
But that's for content. But if I want to like win, you got to get like a Dwayne Johnson in there who's able to like eat a fucking children's school bus full of food.
Man, so it'd be Dwayne Johnson, Jason Momoa, I feel like would be.
Yeah, that guy could put them back.
Who else? I mean, kind of any big athlete. Who's it?
Yeah. Oh, that Bjorn Thorvson, or what's his name? The guy who played the Mountain in Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, him.
Oh, Eddie Hall.
Eddie Hall.
British dude.
Famous British dude.
Well, he's like a. I'm like, I don't know how many people actually know who Eddie Hall is, like from our audience.
He's just a weightlifter, right?
Yeah, he's like a strong man. And not just like, oh, my dad's a pretty strong guy. Strongman is his profession.
Damn. That's such a...
his nickname is The Beast.
That's such a funny profession to have. Just like, oh, what do you do for work? Strongman. I'm strong.
Hafthor Julius Bjornsson is the guy who does The Mountain.
Wow.
I knew Bjorn was in his name somewhere. Bjornsson, so like son of bear.
And then I think to round off that dream team of just like crazy huge big eater guys, I think like
Matt Stoney.
Matt Stoney. Maybe like Kevin Hart or Bill Hader. You know, an anchor. I want to see Bill
just
Hader.
Paul Rudd in the middle of them. Doing great, guys. No, I want to see Michael Cera in the middle of all of those guys. Just Alan in the middle of them. He's like, you're doing great, guys. He just eats like one of the dips from one of the places.
That would be so funny. All those big guys with Michael Cera. Oh, that would be
Jason Momoa, Dwayne Johnson. We need somebody else of that like celebrity caliber, but also that like physical stature.
Yes. largest
actor. Oh, I want Jason Momoa, Dwayne Johnson, Jack Black, and Michael Cera.
Oh, that would be good. That would be good.
Or like I wonder if Dave Bautista could eat a lot.
Oh, Dave Bautista probably could eat a ton, honestly.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Okay, so we've got the dream team of big, heavy eaters, but now celebrity dream team of people you want in the car.
Ryan Reynolds, Paul Rudd, me. Ooh, and the last one's a hard one.
You can do 2 more. There could be a 5th, just so you can have the 4, you know?
Okay, so Tom Holland. And then one more. Who do I want in the car with me? Ooh, that's a fucking... Oh, God, I don't know. I'll have to come back to you on that one. You go.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go with Hillary Clinton, Kyle Snowden,
Kyle Snowden? Isn't it Edward Snowden?
Edward Snowden.
You'd have to do it with whichever country he's allowed to be in.
Yep, we're gonna do Nancy Kerrigan.
You're gonna drive through the embassy that he's not allowed to leave.
And let's see who else. And
who was it on the grassy knoll?
JFK.
Who shot Abe Lincoln?
Shit, what's her name? Killed her baby in Florida.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I don't know her name.
Why can't I?
Baby killer.
Yeah.
I feel like if you kill your baby, you're not allowed to go by your real name anymore. You have to go by baby killer.
What's her name? Hold on. Well, I was about to.
I'll find it for you. Florida baby killer.
There's gonna be a lot of results.
Kaylee Anthony.
Yes, Casey Anthony.
Casey Anthony.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that'll be my 4th. Casey Anthony, Hillary Clinton, Edward Snowden.
Is she good at eating?
I don't know. Edward Snowden and Tanya Harding. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good dream team there.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty great. Man. We could do it.
Danny DeVito.
Just him. Nobody else.
I want James Corden, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon.
The late night quartet. That would be so good.
Yeah.
That would be perfect. They could probably put away a few. And then,
Oh, for sure.
If we get stuck in traffic, James can just get out and do one of his little, street concert things that he always does.
Yeah.
And if we're displeased with the food at all, he can berate the staff at whatever establishment we're at.
That's absolutely true. If we're going to berate staff, we should just go with people who are cancelled.
We should just go what?
With people who are cancelled. Just people who tell the worst kind of comedy.
Oh.
I want to go with Dave Chappelle, Ricky Gervais.
Oh, yes. Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know who my 5th would be. I probably have someone in mind, but I can't think. I'm looking up funniest actors to try and jog my memory. Oh, Jack Black for sure. Yeah, what am I talking about?
Yeah, Jack Black.
Ryan Reynolds, Paul Rudd, Jack Black, Tom Holland.
I think I want to have Michael Cera and Aubrey Plaza in the car because I know
that would be a good one.
I know that they're good friends, and also at one point, for a bit, almost got married just so they could get divorced. I think it's really.
Oh my God!
Really
Don't you have to be? How do you get divorced versus annulled? Like, if you both get into it to be a bit, wouldn't that get annulled more than divorced?
I don't know. But I mean, I still think that they would be able to be like, oh, my ex-husband. My ex-wife.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah. No, they wanted to do that, apparently. Allegedly.
I would believe it.
For the bit. And I think that would be very, very good.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Good for them.
I'll throw on Ryan Gosling in there. The whole cast of Barbie.
Yeah. Oh, Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Michael Cera,
John
America
Cena.
Ferrera, John Cena, Dua Lipa,
Lizzo.
Kate McKinnon.
Everybody. On the whole.
Oh, Lizzo.
Oh,
what happened?
Lizzo.
Why'd you have to do it, Lizzo? Why? You were supposed to fall on the sword for us, not wield it.
Lizzo, it was so promising.
This is like when Obi-Wan got disappointed in Anakin. You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
Join them. All the stuff that came out was really weird too. Like,
yeah, that was like, this is weirdly specific and very awful.
Very not good. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I can't say that I've ever taken my staff out and had them eat a banana out of someone's vagina.
No. Yeah, I think that most people...
I can't even say that thought has crossed my mind.
Right? It was such a weird, oddly specific thing where it's like, what's happening?
Yeah, I don't even think you could make up a story that ridiculous if you wanted to take someone down.
Has Lizzo responded to that yet?
Yeah, she said it was ridiculous that people would say that about her. She's very comfortable with her sexuality. It's like, okay.
Wait, so she denied that it happened?
She denied everything, yeah.
Huh.
I'm like, I don't know. Kind of seems way too crazy to not be real. And then that lady who was like, I'm a documentarian and I was on tour with her for 2 weeks and I had to leave because I was treated so terribly. It's like an Oscar-nominated documentarian. It's like, why would she make that up?
Oh, it's not looking good for Lizzo.
Oh, no.
Not looking good.
From Lizzo to zero. I hate as well that I had her song stuck in my head all fucking day because hearing all the accusations against her. And I was like, turn on the music, turn on the lights. And I was like, Lizzo, no!
You had it all, Lizzo. You played that flute so good, too. Everyone
You
loved
were such a good flautist.
Flautist.
You flouted the best that anyone's ever flouted.
No one flouted better than you.
You were supposed to flout it, not flaunt it.
It's all fucked. It's all
First Jonah Hill, then Lizzo, then Ariana Grande got divorced and got together with some married dude, and now they're not together. Natalie Portman's getting divorced. What is happening? Humans are complicated creatures, and you probably shouldn't get too invested in celebrities' lives.
What's going on with this world? What's going on with Ariana?
It's all because the sharks are in warm water.
It's all come full circle, folks.
And that's how I'm ending. It's how I'm ending this episode. I'm bringing it all the way back around to sharks, like they went all the way around the world to find the same water again, but they can't because we won.
We did
it. We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
We did it.
Well, thank you all for listening to this episode.
Leak, laugh, love.
Oh, man. We gotta make that. It's just too
good.
good.
It's just too good.
It's just too good. Leak, laugh, love. Gamers. Leakers. Drip.
And then it just says lesbians at the bottom, because we're allies. It was Pride recently in Brighton, so...
Hell yeah.
Representation.
Wait, is Pride not in June always? For everywhere?
No.
Oh. Didn't realize.
That's just your American sensibilities kicking in again, thinking that you rule the world.
Damn.
I bet you think that the sharks just wanted to hang out with you. I bet you just thought America was so cool, they thrown Bud Light at their heads that you thought, that's cool. They want to hang out with us because 4th of July is awesome. They saw the fireworks go up. They saw that as a shark signal. They came over. They're like, hey guys, we made it. Toss beer, brewski beer me.
Brewski beer me. Thank you. Put it in my... How, before we end, how many sharks have had a cold one? There's got to be a shark out there that opened its mouth near a boat and some drunk fisherman dipped a Bud Light into its mouth. There's got to be at least one.
There's got to be a shark that's lit out there right now. How many sharks smoked a bowl?
I got a question that you're going to go, oh, Ethan.
I might not. I might be just stupid.
Do aquatic life have to drink water?
I don't think so.
We could just end the episode there.
I wanted to be like, no, and then I'm like, I don't think anyone's ever asked me that question before. I feel like it was something that was just assumed in my brain. They're technically always drink breathing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, anyway, leak, laugh, love.
Leak, laugh, love, leakers.
See you next week.
See you
Bye.
next time. Bye.